health department, been there about 22 years, and I happen to be in the position to get some grant monies every now and then, along with a lot of other community partners. And so this is an opportunity over the next 6 months to help you decide what kinds of things are needed and what kinds of things are wanted in regards to safety and a healthy community in general. And I've got these post-it flip charts up here, and at first I was going to have you all write some stickies and then come up and put them on, but I think we're going to change gears and I'll have to write super fast. But I want you to, right now while I'm talking a little bit, I want you to start thinking about, what do you wish for in regards to safety, exercise, healthy food access, smoking as far as smoke-free, and the health of your neighborhood, and especially like Loomis Park, because I'm hearing that a lot from any individuals that I'm chatting with. Loomis Park seems to be kind of the focus, especially for the B2 Neighborhood Watch. And over the next 3 years, it doesn't mean it starts in 3 years, it's what kinds of things could we maybe be doing more immediate, and then more in a year or two, and then by the end of 3 years we may have done such and so. So I want you to kind of start thinking about those things while I continue to talk. Now, I don't want this to be as if you have some agencies coming in and telling you that this is the things that you need to be doing and whatnot. This is your neighborhood, and we need to hear from you what kinds of things that you see, what you would like, what are needed, things like that. But I, again, and community partners, happen to be in the position where we could actually write some grants to maybe help you achieve some of those goals. And so, because you're not a 501c3 or whatever it might be for a neighborhood association, you can't really write for grant monies, or you might in some other sort of manner and whatnot. So the city, Parks Department possibly, or Allegiance Health, or United Way, or Jackson Community Foundation, Jackson County Health Department. There's a lot of us that could possibly get some monies for you to create a healthier, safer neighborhood. So by the fall, this fall in 6 months, that sounds nasty since we just got to spring, but by this fall, the B2 neighborhood residents will make a 3-year plan for what's needed and what's wanted in the area. So I'll just say that. We're trying to keep this to a short meeting here. The plan would list some steps to make things happen in the neighborhood to help make it safe and healthy. So, of course, we would need some people, some residents to step up and be a committee to work on this over the next 6 months. There will be some assessments that we would look at. And tonight is kind of starting to do that assessing on these various areas, and then whoever would like to be, I called it a wish worker. Okay, so at the end, if you choose to be one of those individuals that would like to maybe over the next 6 months, every now and then, to help to look at some areas and do some assessing, and then help to create a 3-year plan. What kinds of things would we like to have happen in the neighborhood, in the Loomis Park area, over the next 3 years, okay? And then that plan would help to list out those steps. So not everybody is kind of wandering aimlessly. We pretty well would know how we would get there. And then it's hoped that the B2 neighborhood would then get some money over the next few years to make these things happen. And that's kind of where, again, we tie in. And so that's why I'm helping to facilitate this, but I'm going to keep throwing it back to what do you want? What do you think you need? Okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. And then the health department and other community partners will help the B2 neighborhood make their 3-year plan, and will do what it can to help achieve your wants and your needs. So that's that in a nutshell, because I really could go on, and I'm sure you don't want that. Poor Carrie got to hear a lot of that Saturday morning as we handed out flyers. So I apologize, but lots can come out of my mouth because there's lots of good stuff going on, and this is just part of that whole big spider web. There's all kinds of cool things going on all around you, and we just happen to have some funding to just kind of focus in right on this neck of the woods of the city, okay? Okay, well, never mind what I have up here. I even brought a whistle. I didn't know how many people might come, but I'm not gonna do that to you. I was thinking, oh, this thing didn't work. Okay, so, you've seen these around, and I've even kind of got you to start thinking, but I think what's going to happen is I'll have to have you shout it out and write it down. Unless you would like to get up. I was going to have you be a little interactive and just kind of sit and think. For 3 minutes, you could sit and think, write it out, and then come up and stick it on one of the, and every 3 minutes we go around. What would be your preference? I'm thinking it's a little too congested. Would you rather sit tight? Okay, well, be nice to me. And I'm thinking, I'm a lefty.